Hey guys, I'm here and welcome back to another video. Now today's another type of commentary video and talk about the possibility of a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now I know for a fact that Five Nights at Freddy's movie is definitely not announced. This is just an idea that the comment section has brought upon me and I took its attention. So recently in the comment section, more and more people have been commenting about the Five Nights at Freddy's game being a movie would be a great idea. And personally, I would agree. I would think that a Five Nights at Freddy's movie as a genuine horror movie would actually be pretty good. And I'm not a person that really enjoys a lot of video game movies. Like, I personally think a lot of video game movies tank. I think that they suck. So that's why I have the feeling that if a Five Nights at Freddy's movie were to be made, it would be pretty good. And let me give my reasons why. Now, there's so many creative possibilities you can do with the Five Nights at Freddy's game to be converted into a movie. The reason why I'm saying this is more than likely there's a Five Nights at Freddy's movie being, if it ever does get made, and more than likely it's just going to be an indie movie. I'm not saying Scott Cawthon himself, because I know for a fact that would not happen. He's not a movie director. He is a game developer, an indie game developer, I should mention. So more than likely, if there ever is a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, it'll be by indie filmmaker, an independent filmmaker of any like. So more than likely it won't be highest quality there is. So probably it would either be animated in some way or form, or it would more than likely not be live action, considering the fact, like I said, it's an indie movie. And keep in mind, I know nothing about the filmmaking process. I am not a filmmaker. I am a gamer, so I would not know this stuff. But just the idea around it's pretty cool. Because to make a gaming movie, you need to know about games and making a movie itself, which the two of them don't really go hand in hand that well. Either you know games pretty well and you don't know movies pretty well, but you know movies pretty well and you don't know games. That's pretty much how it works for most people. But if there was ever a Five Nights at Freddy's movie being made, I would hope that someone who's good at making both would be the case. The reason why I'm saying this is because most video game movies, like I said, tank. They don't turn out good. They're really bad. They're really crappy. And honestly, I would really like to see this idea be made, because as we all know, I'm a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I love the Five Nights at Freddy's series as it is so far. And yeah, like I said, there's amazing opportunities that this game has. Like the idea that what are some ideas? Like some kind of part in the movie where maybe the murderer is, and then maybe security guard is in the pizzeria, and the movie's about maybe an hour long or less than that. And yeah, and what happens is that the animatronics run loose, I guess, and it obviously won't be like the game where the guy just sits there still. He would move around and stuff. I think that would be a pretty interesting movie, because personally, I think this has more opportunities for a movie than a lot of game movies announced. Like, I believe Minecraft had a movie announced coming out 2016, if I'm correct. Notch himself even stated that before he left Mojang, of course, which it's still in production, I know that. But I believe Notch himself tweeted out that a Minecraft movie was being made sometime in 2016, which personally I could really see more opportunities coming out of Five Nights at Freddy's than I can see out of a Minecraft movie. That's just my opinion. I love Minecraft to death, but there's no doubt about it. There's no denying the inevitable, whatever you want to say. That Five Nights at Freddy's definitely has more opportunities than Minecraft would, for a movie at least. Now, at least story-wise, I should say. But yeah, I mean, like, what would you guys like to see in a Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I want you guys right now to comment down below what you think would be acceptable for a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, because there's a lot of Gmod animations out there for Five Nights at Freddy's that are like 10 minutes long, 13 minutes long, and those are like little episodes, I guess you can say. So we're getting like maybe episodes of, like, I don't know, already, like, by fans of the game itself. So there's some animators that literally make animations of Five Nights at Freddy's. When you think about it, if an animator decides, hey, I want to make a animation maybe half an hour long, you can consider that a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Like I said, this isn't I don't mean like a movie from a full-on company that made like the Avengers and stuff. I don't mean that. I mean like just a small little independent movie. I think would be a great idea for Five Nights at Freddy's, and would definitely get a lot of attention if it was made sometime soon, because unfortunately I believe there's a Slenderman independent movie that came out not too long ago. I think it came out 2013, but unfortunately I don't think it got a lot of hype considering the fact that Slenderman wasn't really a thing anymore in 2013, excluding Slender the Arrival. That got a lot of attention, but I think that was early 2013 if I'm correct. But the reason why that didn't go well is because the Slenderman hype wasn't really there anymore, and as will be the Five Nights at Freddy's hype, because you may think that the Five Nights at Freddy's game will last forever, but it really isn't. People thought that with Slenderman too. Like, yeah, will it still be a thing, that small little underground thing? Yeah, it will be, but it won't be like everywhere like it is now in about, say, late 2015 or 2016. It won't be a thing anymore. I guarantee you that Five Nights at Freddy's won't be a thing anymore. So, I mean, unless Scott keeps making these games, and it probably will, because the thing about Slenderman is that it had one game, and then a game that came out like a year later. So, and I don't even think it was made by the same guy, if I'm correct, because I think Slender the Arrival was made by a full-on company. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. I don't play Slenderman. I was too scared to play it when it came out, but now it doesn't even look scary in my opinion. But I'm getting off topic here. Personally, I even think that Five Nights at Freddy's has a more opportunity of being a movie than Slenderman. I mean, yeah, I guess you can say that Slenderman could be a good horror movie, and the character itself I think would be a good horror movie, but based on the game is what I'm trying to say, is that Slenderman would fail to be a movie based on the fact that there's very little in Slenderman the game. It's just a person running around the woods looking for notes. You can't really make that into a movie without it having stuff that wasn't in the game. In Five Nights at Freddy's, you can do everything that was in the game, including its story, and make that into a movie easily. Well, not easily, because it would require a lot of money to make a movie in general, but as I stated, this isn't about the price and stuff. It's just a general discussion about Five Nights at Freddy's having a movie. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Five Nights at Freddy's having a movie would be a great idea? If there ever was a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, would you guys like to see it based off Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, possibly even 3 when it comes out, or would you guys like to be like a mixed match of like all the Five Nights at Freddy's games into one somehow? I don't know how that would work, but just an idea, just to lead up some spark about Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, personally, I would like to see a movie of Five Nights at Freddy's. At the same time, I would probably not at the same time, because like I said before, like a couple times, video game movies don't always turn out to be great. A lot of times they suck. I'm not gonna lie, they literally suck sometimes. And I'm not looking forward to the Minecraft movie especially. That's probably not gonna go well too. Am I excited? Yeah, but at the same time I'm not. There's a lot of video game movies coming out recently. I noticed 2015, people are starting to realize, hey, video gamers are gonna watch this stuff. Let's make movies out of them and get rich, buy yachts. I don't know. So I'm really looking forward to somebody making some sort of Five Nights at Freddy's movie. It can be an animator on YouTube. Personally, a movie is a movie no matter what you say. It doesn't need to be in a theater to be considered a movie. That's a misconception a lot of people make. A movie is something that you put dedication into to make a film, pretty much. It doesn't have to be in movie theaters. It doesn't need to be any of that. As long as there's really dedication into it and it's good, it's a movie, and it's a certain amount of time too. Otherwise, it's just, called an animation. If someone made an hour-long animation of Five Nights at Freddy's, that would be considered a movie. If it was maybe like 5 minutes, it'd be a short movie, as we already see now. So I don't know, there might be some animators that are already working on an animated Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Do I doubt it? No, I really think that people might, because of all the attention that would probably get, and for their love of Five Nights at Freddy's. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think, like I said, this is a possibility? Comment down below. But anyways guys, I am ZombieWars SMT. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. This will probably be my last Five Nights at Freddy's video, because it is in fact New Year's Day when I do upload this. So this is my last Five Nights at Freddy's video of 2014. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, leave a like for my last Five Nights at Freddy's video 2014, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. This is ZombieWars SMT, and peace out.